Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know, where Negro news comes first. And I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. Dr. Umar Johnson is getting worse. Now, it's already bad enough that he's hotepping it up and he's dusting it up. It's already bad enough that he begs on Cash App and GoFundMe and PayPal every day. But now what is worse is that Dr. Umar Johnson finds himself under booty clapping conditions. Now, imagine if Dr. Martin Luther King was on Instagram Live saying, "I used to hit the box, but it started stanking. It didn't smell so good, but I hit it anyway for 2.5 years. I've been to the mountaintop and I hit it up there and it still was musty." You wouldn't even respect somebody like that, right? Because it's not even the truth. But this is what's happening to Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, remember, he's like a deadbeat dad. He's never been married, 2 kids by 2 different women, and he's always telling somebody else what to do. But now he finds himself in a very dusty situation with an ex-girlfriend, okay? By the name of Siobhan, somebody he calls Lene Stacks. I want you to hear basically how he's destroying this woman.
This young lady told me that she would not mind coming to care for my mother. I assured her that I would pay her, and I did pay her. And this is going to be important when I bring up the attorney in a minute, because I consulted with an attorney in Kansas City who told me that if I can prove that I paid her to care for my mother, then she can be charged with HIPAA violations for discussing my mother's personal, sensitive medical information without permission. Lene Stacks, Siobhan Stone, Lene Stacks, throat goat, hood rat, jump off, fishy coochie, the queen of fishy coochie. I believe she may have taken information regarding the bank account of FDMG and my personal. I discussed this with the attorneys. The attorneys told me that it would be in my advantage if Siobhan Stone, throat goat, or Pastor tries to access my personal account or the school's account, because that is a federal crime. I saw her privately 3 times inside of the same Philadelphia hotel after hours for no more than 2 or 3 hours. 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation. Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You have an aquarium down there. She has an aquarium down there with every creature in the ocean. She got squid, she got clams between her legs, she got oysters, she got shrimps between her legs, she got salmon, whiting, tilapia, you name it, she got it. Squid, octopus, every funky creature is between them legs, brothers and sisters. She needs a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean. I want to apologize to all black women that I had to divulge so much of my personal, intimate details, Sister Stacy, but I got a woman who's trying to destroy my life, my credibility. She's trying to slander my mother, get my mother taken from me because I don't want to be with her in a romantic capacity.
Oh my gosh.
You know, but be that as it may, we don't have to talk about that. But
now, to make it worse, he talked about how the lady pulled off her panties and it was just stinking, right? And it was smelling bad. But she was a throat goat. So how do you even go from dealing with somebody with that stank, you know what, but you was dealing with him for 2.5 years? That must have been some major throat. Like, what did you do? Did you give her like some Epsom salt or something down there? I know like pro-black, y'all got all kind of ways to clean people out. So, but you was still dealing with it. You was still hitting it, even though she had that dusty box. And so then what he also did on this Instagram, because of whatever he accused her of doing, stealing money from the school and all that, check out these receipts he posted. So the lady that he's accusing of all of this, you know, stankness and not smelling that good is Siobhan, all right? And he's putting out, Siobhan Stone, he's putting out all of the messages. And it says, I miss you. Save me a hug. I wanna you. Now he gonna send her fiery emojis, right? So she says, I miss those deep. I know you mad at me. I just want to make you happy. Now, this is the problem. When you're a public figure like Dr. Umar, and the way you get most of your women is through like your lectures and stuff, like it's always a bad situation. And I know Dr. Umar does this. I've talked to ladies from my channel that have like booty clappers type evidence on Dr. Umar. So he historically is always doing this, all right? Now, this is what he does. He put out this text message, okay? So this is what he said about her. This woman, Siobhan Stone, AKA Lene Stacks of Kansas City, Missouri, is so trifling she missed her son's IEP meeting to come to Philadelphia. She had the nerve to tell me that her other son, who's a young adult, was going to stand in for her at Chunky's IEP meeting. Are you serious? Your son has autism, is always in trouble, and willingly missed the meeting to chase Shango Stick in Philadelphia. I mean, you let her. If you lived in Kansas City, Missouri, and know Chunky's father, please have him call Dr. Umar. I will help that man get his IEP services in order for free. He needs to get custody of his son from this woman. You have a lawsuit against that school. However, Siobhan is too thirsty chasing penis to help her son. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a black leader and all of that. I don't even have those problems. I asked somebody dusty, and trust me, I live over in one of the most booty clappers, what's like countries ever, which is Uganda. Cheeks is everywhere. Come on, Doc. You too old to be going through these problems, man. You want to compare yourself to the greats, the John Henry Clarks, the Dr. Amos Wilsons, the Malcolm X's. Come on, man, like the Medgar Evers. None of them would ever carry on like you. And that's the difference between being a person that's smart and has charisma, but doesn't have any discipline. You see, to be a leader, to be a thought leader, you have to have discipline. Every city that this Negro tours in, he's clapping somebody's cheeks. He's eating somebody's box. Yes, he does that too, all right? I've had several sisters that have allegedly dealt with Dr. Umar Johnson, or had some level of compelling evidence, and this is how this dude goes out and carries out, and it's always somebody else's fault. It's never his fault. It's a shame. I've been on the internet for 10 years, all right? I ain't never had no booty clap situation like that. And I'm not even a black leader like this. Come on, bruh. That's already dusty. Next story. Now, some of y'all are ridiculous as parents, especially, well, I won't say who. We'll just play the clip and find out.
My 14-year-old is officially pregnant and having a child. Before you guys come for me, she has been in a relationship since she was 12 with the same guy. He is also 14, okay? So I don't want to hear any of the weird stuff, okay? So at first I was a little taken back when she said that her and her boyfriend were trying for a baby because she's 14. And I was like, girl, like, you can't handle a baby at that age. But she knows I really love puppies and I really love kids. And we talked about it and we sat down. She said she thinks she's ready and that she's mature and she's a lot more mature than the kids in her class, that she's been with him for 2 years and that they think that they're ready. And I brought up the concern, like, hey, you're in school. How are you supposed to go to school? And she said, well, Mom, you love kids. You can watch my baby during the day. And I sat around thinking, and I got lonely one night, and I realized, low-key, that's a great idea. So I gave her the green light. I told her if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But, like, I'll help you every step of the way. And within 2-3 weeks after telling her that, we just got the positive test today, and I'm about to take her to the doctor so that we can confirm it. But I'm excited. I'm about to be a grandma, you guys.
Listen, the comments were so bad on this video, I didn't even want to waste my time reading them. You could just imagine what they were. All right. Now, as this lady said, her daughter is 14. Her boyfriend has been dating her since she was 12. Her daughter got pregnant, and she's encouraging her daughter to have the baby. Now, let me just say this. Had this be a man or a black man, you would have just basically gone crazy. You already know, probably no daddy there. I don't know what's going on here. But at the same time, like, this happens a lot. I saw this on Kendra G's show too. There was a lady on Kendra G who talked about that her daughter got pregnant in the bathroom. Stop the show. She got pregnant in the bathroom at school, then wanted to sue the school because her daughter was in the bathroom getting her cheeks slapped. Come on now. They ought to sue your ass as the parent. Then you wonder why kids end up dusty. Your kids end up not smart. Kids end up making every mistake in the book. And then there go your dumb ass. If something happened to them, I did the best I could for them. I did. No, the best thing you could have did for them was give them up for adoption with your non-parent ass. Next story. Now, I know some people don't like to wipe their butt that good, and you leave them little skid marks in your drawers and stuff out there in the laundry basket. That's one thing. I think a lot of dudes are guilty of that, except for me, because I don't have them problems. I know how to wipe. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's been some days. Got that chocolate swirl going on. But some of you actually, well, let's just say y'all like, check this out.
Finna keep fussing with a man pissed in the bed. Every day, piss. He just pee for no reason. A man just pissed in the bed, I do not want. These niggas going around talking so hard, but pee in the bed. What woman wants you pee in the bed? You is pissy. You is pissy. You pissy. You pissy. On God, you pissy. I can't even get comfortable in the bed. Pee running down my bike and nigga don't do nothing but piss in the bed. Piss in the you piss in the bed. You piss, ain't got no money, ain't got shit. You ain't got nothing, Fred. Fred ain't got nothing. Fred hard pee in the bed. Piss it in the bed. Piss the booty. Try to act ain't got nobody. Who wants somebody, Fred? And y'all, why y'all didn't tell me, Fred?
Some of y'all do pee in the bed. You don't want to tell nobody. You ever had that dream, like you going to the toilet and you don't really make it, and all of a sudden you start lining yourself up right there? Yeah, some of y'all pee in the bed still, okay? And the problem with this and the young lady, he was in the background talking trash too, was that you stay with him. Like, he pee in the bed, you say he broke, he dusty. You got kids by him. You was letting him clap with no condom, even though he pee in the bed. What a way to reward a man who can't control his own pee. Bruh, if this is true, people get tired of that stank ass smell, man. That pee, especially if you ain't been eating right and you just got all that cinnamon toast crunch residue all in your body. You got pork, you got bacon, and you just, all that out on your nice bed sheets and stuff. People get tired of that. That stuff is nasty. You need to go and get some help, man. See why you doing that. And yeah, y'all just I bet y'all house smell like, oh my God. I know y'all house be stinking. Guys, we had a great show. We had Dr. Umar Johnson, who is up there, that's down bad. You got the white lady who allowed her daughter to get pregnant under the age of 18. Then you have the lady whose baby daddy is peeing on himself and she's still there. Who will win the Dusty Award of the day? Jeopardy music! Drum roll, please. It's all of them. Everybody is equal today. I couldn't figure out who to give it to. Dr. Umar Johnson's Dusty. The mom is Dusty. The girl who's exposing the dude for peeing in the bed is Dusty. All of y'all are extremely dusty, and every story you don't hear is equally pathetic. Y'all need to be locked up. If I could just be the damn police chief for today, you would all get life in prison for everything you did on this episode. Throw that dust on them. It's over for them. Guys, that's my time. I know you didn't expect the dust to be this heavy on this episode, but indeed it was. Subscribe, hit the bell. We out.